Today I'm going to talk about the psychological factor affecting the violent behavior of teenagers. Nowadays, violent behavior of teenagers is, my point is, has become a hot issue of our society. Well, besides some factors that are really familiar to us, for example, parenting style, media, the main factor is the psychological factor. And I would like to divide my talk into four parts. The first part is the psychological changes influence the behavior of children or teenagers. The second is how does it lead to violence. And the third one is the meaning of violence, and the last one is how to reduce meaningless violence. As I've said before, the psychological changes play a vital role in violent behavior of teenagers, because as we all know, during puberty, not only the appearance of the children changes, but also the psychological factor of them. What I mean is their perception of life, of the world, change. And well, not only appearance, but also their ego gets bigger. And the desire of being noticed or being recognized grows. Well, some of the students want to emphasize their status in a small community, their schoolmates, by showing off how wealthy the family is. As you can see, that is Sharpay of High School Musical. And some of them try a better way, work hard, study hard. They want to prove that they are best students in the class because they have high scores. Well, but some of them are not like this. They choose violence because they lack of confidence to study because they get so bored in studying. So they choose violence to get attention of teachers and family. Well, what I mean is everyone has teenage. Well, my own experience, I did fight with friends to get teachers' attention. Well, it's not much, but we had a punishment, of course. We had detention, but I didn't feel ashamed of that. I feel proud because I want to be popular. I want to fight for the reputation. Well, everyone knows that it's insubstantial because, of course, reputation from it doesn't get you anywhere. So I think it's really meaningless. Like, you need to fight for something. Fight literally and the other way. You need to fight for something. Like, you study hard, it's like fighting for your reputation, that you're a good student, or fight for your status, that you show up, but not violence. Violence is meaningless. So, as I learned from my own experience, is violence is only the means to have people achieve their notice from other people, and of course, it is meaningless, as I said. Well, this brings me to my solutions. I recommend 3 solutions to prevent violence among students. Of course, it is inevitable, but we need to find some ways to prevent it. The first one that I want to recommend is we need to get the students to become aware of the negative effects of violence. And we need to encourage the students to be confident, to be creative, that they won't ever think about violence. And the last one is we encourage them to gain an academic achievement. That's the only way they can gain their reputation. Thank you for listening. This is all my